Hello. Welcome back to the Quaker Sports Recap. A lot of teams started their season this week and put up good results. Last week I stopped by boys JV and varsity basketball, rifle, and boys varsity ice hockey, which I'll tell you about next. Let's get right to it! On Friday, your Orchard Park Quakers boys varsity ice hockey team faced off against their perennial rival, Williamsville North at Leisure Rinks to start their season. The first half of the first period was back and forth with both teams feeling each other out. That changed when Cole Prunehedge scored a goal with 4:34 left in the first period off of a nice face-off win and pass for Will Blake to give the Quakers the 1-0 lead. In the second period, Orchard Park lit it up offensively, starting at the 5:40 mark when Nolan Thorpe scored off of a nice pass from Sean Robertson after a scramble in front of the net to give OP the 2-0 lead. Then, not even a minute later, Luke Hutchings scored on a pass from Ryan Menz on Will North's doorstep to extend Orchard Park's lead to 3. Just over a minute later, Will Blake scored by poking the puck into the net up close, again to give Orchard Park the 4-0 lead. That's 3 goals in 1 minute and 52 seconds. Heading into the third period, the Quakers had a big 4-0 lead. Early in the third period, Will Blake scored his second of the night off of a nice pass from Barrett Ansett to extend OP's lead 5-0. A couple minutes later, Will North did score, but the Quakers were still winning 5-1. The game got heated in the third period as each team received a penalty for roughing. The Quakers' dominant performance gave them the 5-1 win over rival Will North. After the game, I talked to Coach Fonz about how it feels to start the season beating a rival and where the team goes from here.
You guys have now won 3 straight games against Williamsville North. How does it feel to extend the winning streak against a rival to start the season?
It was a great feeling because they're one of the perennial powers of the league every year, and now we've really upped our game. We're playing really well, and the kids are very excited about it.
Obviously, this was a rivalry game, and the tensions were high. How do you keep the team disciplined in such a high-tension game?
We told them that they just got to walk away from everything because we wanted to use our speed, stay out of the box, so we can get up on their defense, and the kids had a great game plan, and they stayed with it.
In the first half of the first period, Will North and Orchard Park played back and forth. However, starting the second half of the first period, you spent most of their time in their zone, which carried on for the rest of the game. What were the keys to keeping the puck in Will North's zone?
We made a little adjustment, and we started sending out 3 forwards to get on their defense, and then we got down and we kept cycling the puck, and they had trouble staying with us.
What is something you saw that you liked today, and what is something that you saw that you think you need to work on at practice?
We had a great job breaking out today with our defense and to the forwards. In the second, third period, we made a little adjustment, and we really got on their D by breaking out, and that was the key to the game because they tried to play a trap to slow our speed down, and it didn't work. So we're really proud of the kids, how they listened for us to go forward.
You guys have a week to prepare for your next game, which is at home against Frontier. How do you prevent the team from getting rusty throughout a whole week to prepare?
First day, we'll just go out and do a skills practice and work on a lot of passing and skating. And after that, we'll get in the game plan. So we really won't, be really hard on them on Monday. But Tuesday, we'll kick it up and get ready for Frontier.
All right, thank you.
Great job, Quakers. Boys varsity ice hockey wasn't the only team that played last week. Let's see how all of our teams did. Boys varsity basketball looked strong at times in their scrimmage against Health Sciences. The team will start their season on Tuesday at home against Middle Early College. Girls varsity basketball had 2 nice wins, beating Starpoint and Southwestern. For the week, Nina Cullum led the team with 24 points, while Ella Hernandez was second with 19. The team is 2-0 and will play Depew at home on Monday. Boys varsity bowling dropped their season opener to Frontier on Thursday. Boys indoor track ran well at Houghton on Saturday, posting a few top 10 finishes. Dakota Flynn finished 3rd place in the high jump. Jacob Hartke finished 6th in the high jump, and Carson Homer finished 7th in the 1,000-meter run. Girls track had a great day with a number of top 2 finishes. Allie Schmitz and Abigail List finished 1 and 2 in the girls pole vault, while Alexis Sinelli and Isabella Namovsky finished 1 and 2 in the 1,500-meter run. Varsity Rifle beat Iroquois on Thursday 1,112 to 1,074, upping their record to 2-0. The top scorers for OP were Ariana Kovacevic, who scored 292, Ivy Backus, who scored 285, and Emily Clavoon, who scored 281. Boys varsity wrestling had a good day at the annual St. Francis Duels, finishing 4th overall. Girls varsity wrestling had a good day at Salamanca on Friday, finishing 6th place as a team. Individually, Olivia Phillips finished with the win. Lily Sikora, Lacey Rajala, and Vicky Lesh all finished 4th place in their weight classes. Boys varsity swim beat Iroquois 99-80 on Thursday to start their season on a winning note. Lucas Berdziak took home 3 golds and a silver. Nicholas Schimmer took home 2 golds and 2 silvers. And Michael Barone took home 3 golds and 1 bronze. Boys hockey began their season with a dominant 5-1 victory over rival Williamsville North on Friday. They look to keep the momentum going this Friday against Frontier. Great job, Quakers! Up next, we have a social questions segment with varsity rifle athlete Emily Clavoon. Let's learn a little bit more about Emily.
What is your favorite school lunch?
Favorite school lunch has to be the pizza.
Pizza, really?
Yeah.
Really? I agree with that reaction from over there. Yeah, thumbs down.
Really?
If you could shoot in the Olympics, would you rather trap shoot in the Summer Olympics or compete in the biathlon in the Winter Olympics?
Trap shoot. I have trap shot before. It's fun. I'm not great at it, but it's fun.
How did you get into riflery?
It was Ariana, my co-captain. She told me the one day, she's like, there's a rifle club. And I was like, I didn't know that existed. So I did rifle club 7th grade, and then tried out for the team 8th grade, and here I am.
Yeah, now you're here.
Yeah.
If you got an NIL deal in college to be a spokesperson for a product, what product would you like to represent? And tell me why I should buy that product.
Probably something rifle related, just because that becomes my life, and I don't know, it's something I'm really passionate about. So.
What's a company, like a rifle company?
My rifle came from Fine Work Bow, so I think that's how you say it.
Yeah. All right, and why should I buy Fine Work Brow?
From what I've experienced, they're a very reliable company. All of their stuff's really nice, so.
Huh?
Yeah.
What is your Spotify age?
I want to say it was like 28.
28.
I think so.
28.
I think that's what my Spotify age was.
Really? Mine was 34, I think. What are your top 3 songs of your playlist?
I don't remember. I don't remember what my top 3 songs were.
Who's your favorite artist?
I really like Zach Bryan and Treaty Oak. Really good band.
Who's Treaty Oak?
It's they're more of like a country band that I listen to a lot.
If you could go on a vacation right now, where would you go?
Hawaii.
Why?
I want to go to Hawaii so bad.
It's nice.
Yes, very warm, sunny.
Is there a question that I didn't ask that you wish I did? And what is the answer to that question?
Kind of going off of what Bryn said, what I'm most excited for this rifle season, I think it's really going to be how the team grows, how the new shooters come along, and see where we get this season.
Thank you for watching this week's Quaker Sports Recap. As teams continue the beginning of their season, there is lots of opportunities to cheer on our teams with 26 events on the schedule next week. I hope that you can stop by a game, match, or meet so together we can shout, "Go Quakers!"